Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and it's time for some Edge of Twilight. Although I think it always should be said, Edge of Twilight. You know, that sounds more like, anyway, that's a really cool lich tower there behind my base. But we can't get there yet, which is okay, because, I'm still working on base. Speaking of base, this is the tippy top of my tree, and hey, there's a floor here. And we got the cool firefly for lights. I just hung them up around here. I did what I said I was going to do, was set up these floors, and I went with the patchwork. I like that. And each of these floors, I popped out the hole. Careful. I popped out a hole here on each floor so that I could, set out different levels, different floors going out further. Although way up here, it's so much leaves. Let's go down some. Because I decided to... Why are you a torch here? You're not supposed to be a torch here. I've got fireflies. Alright, let's go down a bunch more. Here is the floor I decided to actually set things up on. And it's like 4 of these stories up. Anyway, you can see I've got lots of these storage drawers here, as well as you got chests, and kind of the same sort of setup on both sides. So the little mirror action there, and just so I can have access to my resources, because I can from here. Why are you not centered? Center. Done. Because here, like that better there, I can do stuff with my Vice, and I can actually... Vice, no, yeah. Says Vice here, says View there. Anyway, I can sit there and access stuff from all of these chests, which is mighty handy. I also went ahead and buried some furnaces here, just because, didn't really need to see it, and it's been working out nicely. Oh, also, this is a 21 across. I thought that was a good size little area, a little safety third with a railing here to stop me from falling over. And since the leaves actually from a little branch come up here, well, I left it. I said, why not? I do want to get rid of the torches. I want to do something with that. In fact, let's do that right now. I want to, let's do that, move you there. Glass bottles. And where did I put them? I put them in here. Let's do 1, 2, 3. If you put fireflies in a glass bottle, you get these firefly jars, which I think I can, yep, I can mount right there. Can I bonk into it? Yeah, okay, so it's a solid. So I originally had these fireflies right here, but I didn't want that block to come down, because these fireflies don't go on any flat surface. They've got to be a vertical surface. So I don't really want them there, but that works out very nicely. They're not a torch, which I very much appreciate. So I could also sit there and go doink and put that there. Let's break this, and let's take a look at the lighting level. Lighting level looks pretty good. Might be an issue putting it there, because then we get some distance here. So I may have to put some other firefly, maybe one on each of these areas. But I definitely want to go ahead and change these to these firefly in a bottle. Which means I have to get a lot more fireflies, but that's okay. I can make more if you can see these guys are growing here on the side of these canopy trees. So if I plant more of these canopy trees, I can get more of these fireflies. It's like, a little bit less than 1 each canopy tree, and that's okay. Or I could run around and I can harvest them if they're low enough that I can, grab them. Anyway, let's look out this direction here. I did a little cleaning out of this area, and I'm going to do a lot more. I'm going to remove all these trees. I want room to do stuff, and because of the wolves over there in that cold biome, I probably will put a fence, because they've occasionally swum across, and that's really annoying, because I can't go out there to kill them because that's cold, and I take damage because I'm not ready for that area yet. Anyway, let's go further on down. Oh, set up this little room here for a little bit more storage. That has my Mistcraft book. I don't think I've got anything in any of these here, but, a little bit of tools. I like that. Bed doesn't do any good. Oh, I've got a trapdoor, which takes me further on down. And I dug all the way down to bedrock, and I popped into a little cave area, so I roamed around and got a few resources. So that's my way of getting down to mining space, and I've got a few things. Nothing there. But I do want to be able to run around and get a few things. Anyway, coming back over here, I was sitting there thinking, oh, I need some birch trees. I have no idea where to find birch trees. Right there over the water is where the birch trees are. So I said, oh, okay, yay, yeah. I just opened my eyes and said, yes, I will gladly take those birch trees. Thank you very much. And I'm missing one. Why am I missing? Oh, there it is. Anyway, don't need that right now. Because I broke all the grass stuff that was here, I got some aubergine seeds, which for aubergine, for people in the US, think eggplant. So I'm supposed to be able to right-click you. Why am I not able to right-click you? I'm not... Because see, I don't want to break it, because that's... Can I right-click you? Okay, so the mod that allows for right-clicking crops doesn't have the roots crops. Well, poopy. I will do a quick little update and fix that. Anyway, these are wild root. I got... let's break one of these. This wild root, which I need for roots. We've got a couple of those, and I realized that they could be planted. And I said, aha, I shall plant them. I also got a couple of these aubergine seeds and getting me some aubergines. So I will go ahead and harvest this. It was... Anyway, we'll go ahead and do that, because one of the things I want to do is I want to get into roots. That's one of the magic mods in the pack, and I wanted to go ahead and get that. I think I will install the simple crops mod. All it does is allows you to right-click stuff. I'm going, hey, I like that idea. There is a mod in the pack that allows for this vein mining of trees, but it also is supposed to allow for right-clicking of crops, which it works for the vanilla crops, but just not for the others. Anyway, I had the mod pack updated to 1.6.7, I think it is, and the vein miner of trees changed, and so we can right-click the crops. But before that got updated, I had thrown on simple crops, simple crops, and that allowed me to right-click and vein mine this stuff earlier, but not with the update. Darn. Anyway, one of the things that's nice about the aubergine is you can actually eat them. Oh, epic squid. What the crud is epic squid? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's epic squid. Anyway, I do want to go ahead and kind of clear this area out a little bit more. And when I say that I really can't get over to the other end, let me show you what I mean. Get a little bit closer over here. Yeah, you see that? That right there is telling me that that biome is dangerous. Ooh. Ooh. So there's some sort of named mob over there. Yeah, okay. Vortex plagued. Anyway, so yeah, I take damage if I get into that frozen area. So that's part of the Twilight Forest progression. You can't get into that area until you do some quests, and I think the Lich is before that one. I think. I'm not sure. Ooh, getting a little bit of... Yep, there's the particles coming off of that wolf. A couple of them have come over, like I said, and that has not been much fun. Anyway, I need to, because I have the... let's get back up. Because I have some... leather that I've picked up from the deer, and let's put away. Those don't go there, those go there, that goes there. We'll put the glass in there. All right, so I need 1, 2, 3 of you, and a leather of you, and a wild root. So you can see I've been doing a little harvesting in the meanwhile, and I noticed over in that direction, as I was doing a little exploring a little bit, I saw some pumpkin And I went, ooh, 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 I want some pumpkins. And if we take a look at the, stop that. You can see here's my area. If you take a look, I got up here, there's a little bit of pumpkin orange. And I said, ooh, that is a Naga area. And so I said, nope, can't get the pumpkin because I'll probably spawn the Naga. And I don't want it just running around doing stuff. And what's that? I had not spotted that before. I had been running around looking for some of these rainbow trees because they're really pretty. And I was chopping down regular trees here. You can see there's stripes in it. Yeah, there's stripes in this this biome, and the trees come down as just regular oak. But these are Twilight oak, and I was going, I probably don't want just another oak of, you know, a lot of the recipes actually require oak, and I think I stole too many fireflies through there. It's now very dark. Anyway, so I've been keeping oak around just for doing oak crafting. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and see for crafting. Let's get some paper. Let's get some leather in there. Get a book with wild root. The Druidic Arts. Dun, da, da, da. Druidic Arts, Epic Tome of Druidry. I love in-game information. It is so very nice. And interestingly, I'd spun up a creative world to play with this, and it looks like it recognized that I read all this stuff in that instance, even though I haven't read it in this one. Anyway, so roots, there's all sorts of information in here about making various things of Druidry, and one of the first thing it says is collect wild root, and from which you can grow terra spores, also which we can grow some terra moss. Cool. So if we go back, I've got my bucket of water. I need some cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 4 of those. And I should have some terra moss. I have some terra spores right here. Let's do 4 of those. And let's head back downstairs. And we'll do a little of this. And then we're going to have to spend some time because I want to put the Simply crops back in. And I would like to get that to work. So water bucket goes there, and then this you can right click right next to moss, and I thought it would take some time, but it makes moss stone because it's right next to water, and I love the color of that water. It's really cool. And I totally need a knife, and I totally don't have a knife. Let's break that. We're gonna get ourselves some wood. And then I'll go ahead and make a quick knife. Chop, 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 chop. Alrighty. I want roots. And let's make a wooden knife, because that's what I've got. So we want planks and a stick. Can do. Actually, I just need one of these. Just like this. Okay, stick. 2 of you gives me a wooden knife, and with this I should be able to scrape. Yep. Can I do this from a distance? Oh, I do, and it just comes right into my inventory. So nice. All right, so this gets me terra moss, and I believe let's not use U, let's use R. So yeah, it looks like the only way to get that is to get it off of moss stone. Read this. Scrape when the knife commonly will grow moss when adjacent to water. Yeah, which is what I read earlier. So it looks like I need the spores. I think the spores, the only way, yes. So this is going to be something that I'm not going to have lots of, but I think I had like another 12 of those. So I can go ahead and make some more of this. I'm going to fix my instance so I have the simple crops, because that would be really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and, show off my platform here. Let's hop up, hop up, hop up. Yeah, I went with the patchwork. I like that, and I left that branch in there. I'm going to live nicely with my tree. But I decided to, these are all slabs, but right here, these are solid blocks as well as around the tree. And I put some of these fences here to provide a little stability, as well as, you know, OSHA compliance around the edge so I don't fall off, because I fall very easily. So I like how that turned out. It's a little dark, so I think I'm going to make some more of these fireflies in a jar and stick them here in the cardinal directions. I think that'll light up the bottom and look really nice. One quick reboot later. Well, I went ahead and got the mod I was talking about, Simple Harvest. It just allows right clicks, and it works really nice. And I'll drop a note to the mod pack author saying, yeah, let's add this one because it's nice. And you go blink. It's weird because this vanilla crop, it drops the stuff there, but the root stuff, and that was the only grown roots one, that just miraculously comes into my inventory, which is okay. I'm okay with that. But all right, so I did a little reading on this, and one of the things that I really want is a living pickaxe and a living axe, because they will repair themselves, and that would be mighty nice to have. Now, for this, I need Fey crafting, which means I need some sort of ingot, and I've got some iron. Does it need? Oh, it's saying silver or gold. Iron won't work. Okay, so I want to go ahead and it's a good thing I read that again, because I saw the shifting stuff and I went, oh, okay, any ingot. Yay, I've got iron. That's not going to work. Anyway, I should have some gold. At least I'm pretty sure I picked up, no, here. I have 0 gold. Well, poopy. Well, let's get the rest of the stuff set up for that. Okay, one of the things that I need is a mortar and pestle, which is pretty simple to do. So pestle and mortar. That's this one here. I remember the recipe for this. A little bit of it. That goes in there. That's the mortar, which is pretty cool. Here, let's put those on the ground just to show them. Dink. And then you can also store the pestle inside the mortar. I think that's really cool to have them both in there. Anyway, I need to take my poppy, put that in there, and you can see the little mouse over, or yeah, showing the poppy, and it will give me petals if I right click with this. Pretty cool, because I'm going to need some of that. And I'm going to make the spell dust for the Grove Supplication. That's what I'm looking for. So I need these 5 things in the mortar and pestle, which I happen to have here. So I need one of you and one of you. Let's put you in and you in. And then I need a moss stone, goes in, and a door. And it looks like it has to be the vanilla doors or the wild oak door that comes from roots. And I need a wild root in here. And there gives me the Grove Supplication powder. So I will use that spell dust later. First, I need to go ahead and I need to make this, the Grove Stone. And, well, we can do that. I love my Vice. It is really nice to be able to access. And I didn't have to pull all the stuff here because I'm up here. I was going to do it down there, but I ran out of gold, so that's a problem. But I can get the Grove Stone. That clicks with this. And I need to make some Fey crafters, or at least a Fey crafter. So let's go ahead and do that. And there's my Fey crafter. And I no longer need... Ooh, Groves 101. Achievement, get. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to leave you. You can go right there. So I need these things to summon and establish my grove. I thought I had some gold. You know, I'm pretty sure I had some gold down here. Let's do a quick run through. I wasn't really going to show you all the mining bits, but, you know, okay, we'll just show off the mining bits. Let's see, come in here. I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up the gold because I didn't have the right, or was that diamond that I picked up? It was diamond. Yeah, I don't have any gold. There's some iron over there. Rats. All right. Ugh. Let's get back out of here. So like you can see, I've done a little exploring through here. But yeah, there were some diamonds right through here, which was very handy. Some redstone, a few things like that. But no gold. I need to find me some gold. Dang it. But I'll do an exploring of that off camera because I should be around. All right. Let's set up the grove. And yay, it's starting to grow some more. All right. What I'm thinking of doing is putting it over here. Let's turn on, yeah, this chunk. Let's do this chunk. This is kind of centered. So let's put that grove stone right there. Turn that off. And I should be able to just, can I right click this? I need a staff. Okay, so I need a staff of that. While I'm here, I also am going to need some bark. Yep. So that's only giving me one piece each with my knife. There we go. That's the 4 pieces that I need, 2 for each of my weapons, not weapons, tools that I want to make. So I need to make a staff, which, let's look at the staff again. It's just wild root and sticks. If only I had some place where there were wild root around. Hey, look. And let's chop you, because you will give me the sticks I need. I don't have to run all the way upstairs, because lazy. I would really like some quick flight to get up there, but that won't happen in the pack, because as near as I can tell, there is no flight capabilities. Alrighty, let's make some sticks. And I have so many sticks from breaking logs and whatnot. I want to make this. There's my staff. And I think I just combine the two. No, how do I get this in there? Okay, read the docs. Read the docs. I want to spell recipes. Spell installation, code supplication. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I think I'm missing this. Okay, anchoring the go after the second. I need to make the staff. How do I get the... There's all these locked recipes I don't know. I need to spell recipes, herbs, roots. Let's look at this. Spell crafting and imbuing. Blah, 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 blah. Broken down. Slot. Okay, spell dust. Imbuer. That's what I think I need to do. That will get me into the staff. So there's my staff. All right, so I need to make an imbuer, which means I need smooth stone, which is back up there. Of course it is. Alrighty. So I had briefly read, but that was yesterday, day before. I'm trying to remember exactly when I read through the stuff. And so obviously I've slept since then, and memory like a hard sieve, and it's gone. All right, imbuer. This right there is my imbuer. Let's make one of those. Actually, I don't need to pull this out because I'm close enough. I've got my stuff. Let's put the imbuer down over here for fun. And these little solid objects, yep, but I can walk over them. The cool thing about the imbuer is you can just stick items in it. He said without it not actually do it. Maybe it's one of the other ones. Can I put wheat in you? Okay, maybe that's completely not possible. The staff will go in. I will hit it with the my spell dust, and that will imbue this with the spell for the supplication. Anytime now. Yay! So that has my grove supplication. It needs some terra moss and some wild root to kick that off. So I have nope. I have some terra moss. And I think I have enough wild root. I am not 100% sure. Let's just put another extra wild root in here to be sure. And we'll put let's put all the extra woods in this box here. All right, so let's see if I can get that altar imbued, and then I'm gonna have to find some gold someplace. Dang it, I thought I had it, and I don't. Alright, run. Alright, so this, if I right click this guy, I don't, oh, I need a component pouch, because then it does just a little piece of that. So, alright, pouch. Component pouch, apothecary pouch. This needs wool and string, and unfortunately I have seen no spiders, and I think this probably needs all the same color, which would be really a pain in the shorts because I don't have that. Alright, I need to go do some questing first for gold and for string and for some wool. Who's the lucky guy? Me. I'm a lucky guy because there's a spider spawner right there. Holy cow, that's exactly what I needed. And there was a whole bunch of gold right around here and in the area where the spider spawner was. So that gave me the gold I needed and the spider spawner. Well, why is the spider spawner? Because string, that's why. Also, there was all of this moss stone that was in here that I got rid of. So I went back and made some aubergines and cooked them up. Yum. Got myself 33 string, which is sufficient to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the wools I need, and I only needed 2 more. So, you know, I've got a little bit extra wool, which is fine. And super brain dead, cheap and easy spider killer area because they can't go through a one wide gap. I just went ahead and made this here so they would come up, and then I just, you know, attack them. I actually made it a stone sword so I could use that rather than using my good stuff. And if we come over here, this is the stuff that was in the chests for the spider spawner, which I will definitely loot and take. And this stuff down here is all the stuff that I got from killing spiders, which, you know, a lot of good loot. I'll take a look. There was some ore I got. I kept some of the moss stone, and then 39 terra moss, which is super, super nice. I'm going to go ahead and grab these and that. And I think that's it for right now that I'm just going to grab. Everything else can stay down here. I will grab it. And if we head back, just before I was looking back this way, and there was some water up here. So when I came down here and I looked, and I went, it was dark that way, and I said, nah, I won't do it. That's where the spider spawner was. So nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this stuff going if I have everything else that I need. Wonder. I'm going to hop up here. I will get to stairs going. That will certainly make this better. I was super happy that found that spider spawner. In fact, if anybody is playing the same pack, let's go here. Stop bringing that up. That is where it is. Spider spawner, edit. There's the location. Now you know. You just pause the screen. You can see it. Anyway, let's go on up. I played with the Reap mod. It has the ability to no, wrong one. This one here. Yeah, the Reap mod has the ability to do the carving of entire trees as well as right-clicking crops. And there's a config file that you can add crops in there, like the aubergine and the wild root. Yeah, it doesn't work. I tried it, and so yeah, I went ahead and actually stuck the simple harvest mod in, and that solved my problem. You're yeah, you are no, I've got one specifically for dirt. All right, just a little inventory management because you want to make sure that I don't fill up my inventory with too much. All right, so I need to make the pouch, and for that I need I need a chest. So let's grab 2 of you. Let's go like that. Make a chest. Chest goes there. Wool goes there. String. That gives me the component pouch that I need. So if I right-click this, ooh, cool. So I can stick stuff here, and I think these are the components, or vice versa. Let's look at this. No, let's apothecary. It doesn't have the info listed right there. Fine. That means we need to grab the book, and we'll look at the book. Can we do a search index here? Pouch. Yes, it does do a search. I love it. The larger left side can any items of my choose. Cool. And that's the herbs for the right. All right. So I need at least one of you and at least one of you. And let's grab the rest of these thingies. So if we right click this guy, and I'll bind that to a key. And then let's move the food off. Yeah, let's do this. Before we do that, let's confirm I've got all the bits. So for this, I need the bark. Do I have the bark? I do have the bark. Okay, there's my two. There's the bark. There's my two of these. And wild root? Did I miss seeing wild root? Yes, I need 2 wild root. So I don't need to do that because it's down there growing. Hey, get me out of here. All right, see, it's all growing up very nicely because I've been down there killing spiders. All right, I need... Let's use an empty hand. How's that sound? There we go. Wow, that gave me lots. So now I should be able to turn on this. Ta-da! So this should start doing funky things in the area. If I recall right, the Fey Crafter needs to be near, but I don't know how near is near, but you know, that looks pretty near to me. Let's go ahead and put one of you, and I'm going to only put, I'm going to put it in the actual order that it shows, just to not mess up. My guess is you have to do something with it. Or maybe I don't know. It has been so long since I've done anything with roots, and it's changed since then. Okay, line with the magic, take as effective as an iron, enchantable as gold. Oh, that's nice. Fake crafting. Yeah, there's all the crafting stuff. Living arrow, cool. But all right. Crafting in groves. Okay, grove should be activated. Yep, with I did. And then activated will draw in Fey. Once activated, grove can power any number of cave crafters within its radius. Crafter itself requires 5 ingredients and must be activated with a ritual knife. That's what it is. I'm missing a knife. Right click. Ooh. It actually had music. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now I've got a living pick, which is as good as iron, so I don't need that guy there anymore. Yay. Alrighty, let's do the other. Nope, let's do it with an empty hand. So I'm actually going to move the stuff around so it's not in the same location. So it is shapeless, so it doesn't care. Let's hit this again. Yay, little music sound. So now I have a living axe. That's actually really good damage. This is like 4 to 8, and this does 9. But you know that's actually part of the mine and slash. We'll keep that for that. But let's chop this thing. It's a Twilight. Oh, it didn't. This may not do the chopping of all the tree. Well, the benefit of that, yeah, sickly Twilight oak, that means I can come over to here. Yes, okay, so this gives me an axe that I can use to chop up and down my tree without chopping down my entire tree. Now, what if I crouch? Nope, it looks like it just won't. That might be configurable in the hack and slash, not the hack and slash, the Reap mod. Although these were not configurable in there. I'll check and see if I can do stuff with this living axe in that, because that would be very handy. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Ooh, it grew me some grass, which is very nice. All right, let's get that out of the way. I'm just going to break all the stuff around here. Yep, see there's some roots. Oh, double tall. Very nice, very nice. So this is going to get me some of the goodness that I need for roots. Specifically the spores for the making the moss, because that, unless I, yep, it just made that grass. I just noticed that. So unless I break grass and these other greeny things, I'm not going to get any more of those spores. That spore right there, that pterospore, which means I can't get more of the moss, which is very limiting. So the rest of the stuff I can plant. Cool. So that is actually going to get me a nice amount of grass that I can keep harvesting, so I can keep getting these bits, which is exactly what I really need. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so I've got a pickaxe. I kind of like the look of the pickaxe. And I've got a nice axe that I can safely chop up my tree. I've got a cool looking grove here that is now giving me grass. Oh, and I've got all these things, which is a much better food source with these aubergines. Although there's one other thing I can do with this. If I can find carrots, beetroots, and potatoes, then I can make the stuffed aubergine, which is a way better, and it's like double what this is doing for me. So yeah, that's definitely what I want to do, which means some exploring around in the area, like way over there, and over there, and there, and I just can't go this direction because cold. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer rambling on way too much about Edge of Twilight. Edge of Twilight. And having fun with beginning with roots. It's been a long time since I've done anything with roots, and it has changed a lot since I've done it. As you can tell, I derped my way through a bunch at the beginning. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.